Ladies and gentlemen, happy weekend. The price of Bitcoin is now trading at $85,000 because of one specific breaking news event. But before we jump into this, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe if you're new to the Crypto channel. We're literally 1,300 subscribers away from 50K. So make sure to destroy the likes and subscribe. And with that said, let's jump into the breaking news and look at the price of Bitcoin. So the breaking news event is that actually President Trump and his administration made tech and a lot of different tech products become exempt from the tariffs, even including the tariffs on China. So, I mean, I'm very confused on what these tariffs were actually supposed to be doing. I mean, I don't know, I thought they were playing some sort of 16D chess, but it doesn't look like that's the situation. They dumped the market in hopes that the yields would go down, and then the yields went up. So I'm incredibly confused on why this whole tariff thing happened in the first place, but now we got this news. It's just, you know, we've understood that the tariffs won't be like a multi-year strategy and cause markets to go into a recession. So that was the confirmation, and that's why the price of Bitcoin is pumping. Obviously, the stock market is closed today, and that's the beauty of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is always open 24/7. So let's have a look at the price. Unfortunately, there will be a CME gap. So if you're not in long positions already, because we've been buying into Bitcoin, and I'll show you those positions in a second, then you will have that opportunity to buy Bitcoin at the CME gap. So going into the Bitcoin charts, if we look at the price, we're seeing at $84,800. We're trying to break above the upper resistance line that we've been speaking about on this channel for at least a good 4 to 5 weeks. I've always mentioned that I will be scaling into low leverage Bitcoin positions, and hopefully you've done the same, because if you've done so, you've been buying out throughout the entirety of this dip that we've been seeing right here. So congrats. If you've been buying, you would be in profits already. And guys, if you're not trading, links are down in the description below to sign up to Weeks and CoinFlare if you want to be trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because by Monday, I'm expecting a significant breakout, perhaps after closing a CME gap, for Bitcoin to basically bounce from this resistance and continue pumping towards the upside. As you guys know, global liquidity with a 109-day delay is very close to sending us to Valhalla. If we do get rejected from this resistance, then it's likely that we consolidate until the first week of May, and then we continue pumping to the upside. So the strategy is build as many low leverage Bitcoin long positions as possible. At least that is what I'm doing. Always do your own trading due diligence before you enter into any trades, but this is what I'm doing. I think the market is going to pump significantly, if not next week, then in the upcoming few weeks. And I've just been accumulating as many Bitcoin positions, and I'm also beginning to accumulate some altcoin positions, specifically Ethereum. I think the Ethereum Bitcoin pair is actually very, very undervalued at this point. So let's go to ETH BTC. You can see that ETH BTC over on the weekly time frame is actually bouncing from where we were back in 2020 in the previous bull market cycle. So to be honest with you, I think buying Ethereum now finally is a good deal. And once quantitative easing happens, hopefully in the upcoming few months, we should be seeing ETH Bitcoin reverse and the altcoin market in total to be going towards the upside. So over on Weeks, I did open a couple of low leverage Ethereum positions. I think we do need to see the trend flipping on Ethereum before jumping into any massive leverage positions. But I do like the look of this weekly candle. And if we go into lower time frames like the daily time frame, we can see again massive downtrend on Ethereum. And as soon as we break above this downtrend, that is the point to go into major long positions, in my opinion. But we do have a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. A lot of altcoins are pointing to bullish divergences. I bought some Dogecoin too. I do have, I believe, a Dogecoin long position. I have a Solana long position. I think all of these cryptocurrencies right now, especially spot with no leverage, are presenting incredible buying opportunities. But on Weeks, I do have a Solana position that's also in okay profits. I think that's doing a bit better than the rest of the altcoins. We do have resistance at $143, but for the long term, again, spot accumulating low leverage positions are completely okay from my perspective. And another altcoin that I was bullish on this channel for a while is, of course, Ondo USDT. That is doing very well too, because it got listed over on Binance. So with that said, that's just a very quick update for me on this Saturday. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. I don't think there will be too much volatility until the futures market open tomorrow night. And then obviously if there's anything important, I will be making an update video here on this channel. So guys, take care. There is also a new moon. So to everyone that's you look at astrology for predicting where the markets will go, there is a new moon coming up tomorrow, and right now that is a full moon, and usually when this happens markets tend to go up. So another bullish sign added to the 13 reasons why you should be longing Bitcoin, which by the way, if you did long Bitcoin after yesterday's video, you would be in profit. So thank you for watching, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care guys, and as always, bye bye.